So, David, you announced before the start of the season that this would be your last with the Boston Red Sox. What has this season been like for you so far?
Well, it has been super busy, you know. It's just like sometimes you have no idea the things that you're going to have to put up with once you announce your retirement. I had no clue about it because I had never announced my retirement before. But it's pretty busy, but it's a good experience, you know, at the end of the day, because you don't get to go through this type of situation every day.
Does it kind of make you realize the amount of lives that you've touched, not only in the sport, but off the field as well, with the amount of people that do want to talk to you one last time?
Unbelievable. Like, you know, I'm a guy that I have a good relationship pretty much with everybody around me, but I never thought, I was going to get that much love from so many people, even people that I don't know, you know. They have been so sincere with me, and like I say, everybody want to hear what you have to say.
It's a retirement tour of sorts. What stood out so far as you make your final stops?
Well, you know, it's always an appreciation, you know, when people take their time to recognize what your career has been. I don't expect things from nobody, you know, but once it happens, you know, I really appreciate the fact that people take their time and realize, you know, that this will be my last rise, and that made me very excited.
How seriously have you taken the responsibility of being a role model?
Being a role model, it comes with what we do. And even if you don't feel like you're a role model, you have to be, because you have a lot of young people, a lot of kids looking at you as a superhero, as a guy that they follow up with everything that you do. And you had to be a little bit conservative about the things that you do.
When you look back at your career with the Red Sox, what stands out to you the most?
The one thing that I really cared about is having a good relationship with everyone. You know, people, when you are just a good player and not that kind of human being that everybody want to be related to, once you're done with the game, people just be like, yeah, he was a good power hitter. That's about it. But then when you build up that relationship with everybody and you treat everybody, you know, the right way, and you see the relationship that I have with pretty much everybody around the league, it's something that to me is more important than anything else.
What did you like about the Yankees-Red Sox rivalry?
I love the intensity because we play so many games through the season. It's a long season. People sometimes don't realize how much it takes out of you. And playing against the Yankees, it takes even more because of the intensity. But sometimes I will say that intensity, if you are in a slump or you are struggling or something like that, or you're going through some negative, and you face that intensity, it changed the whole time. It happened to me a lot. It happened to me a whole bunch of times, and that's why I always look forward to be part of.
What's your favorite memory as a Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees?
Definitely 2004. That's something that is going to be hard to replace.
What are you going to miss most about this sport and about this game?
About baseball, I'm going to miss a lot, you know, that connection with the fans. Here in Boston, fans live for this. And also being around my teammates. You know, I have that really good relationship with my teammates and guys around the league.
At 40 years old, you could wind up hitting 40 and 100 this season. Are you sure you're done? Are you sure you're done?
I am so done. I am so done. But after the season, not yet. So we're going to keep on doing what we do, trying to win some ball game and see if we can be part of the playoff and end up going home with that W.
You think you're a Hall of Famer?
Hey, that's not up to me. You know, what is up to me is what I do right here. After that, it's up to the voters and the reporter, the people in charge with. But the only thing that I can control is what I do right here.